So, let's get started. Let's come down on our mat and lay all the way down. Let's keep our knees bent, our feet flat on the floor. And today let's open our arms up, palms turned up, and just notice how our neck feels. Let's gently rock our head from side to side and let go of any tension, any tightness, or just be aware of how it feels. And let's realign our neck with our spine. Let's begin to soften our face and take a swallow. Let's let our shoulders get heavy. Let our whole body get heavy. As we notice the back of our head, the back of each shoulder, the back of each hand, the base of our spine, and both feet here on the earth, feeling connected and supported, rooted and grounded every time we come back to our mat, finding it to be our safe place, this place where we can just be authentic to our own divine nature, listening to our bodies and doing what we need each day. Now let's bring our left hand to the chest and our right hand to the belly, and let's allow our elbows to stay rested on the floor. And let's begin to notice our breath, observing it. Let's bring our awareness to just the beginning of our nostrils and notice the breath entering our body. And just watch it as we exhale. Let's notice the temperature and the texture of our next in-breath. And the temperature and the texture of our exhalation. Just noticing how warm the out-breath is after it's been filtered and moved through our body. And now let's begin our pranayama practice. Let's really think of nourishing our body with oxygen as we take a slow, sweet out breath up through the mouth, maybe with a hum. And just feel your body getting heavier. Let's begin our next in-breath from the bottom of our lungs. Let's feel our lungs expanding. Let's feel the belly gently rising, just noticing, just observing, not forcing anything. And again, let's find a sigh out as we exhale, slow. And notice a little bit more of a relaxation sensation. Let's do this again, a slow breath now. Feeling the breath in the back of our lungs. Noticing as our waist lengthens. And again, we'll pause. And let's exhale out with an audible sigh once again. And then we'll come back to nostril breathing, finding a slow in-breath through the nostrils. Let's bring our right ear over towards the earth, pressing both shoulder blades down. This time as we exhale, let's slowly lift from the Mula Bandha. Let's draw our navel, and as we gently rock our head, bringing the left ear over towards the earth. And let's relax and begin our next in-breath slowly, filling and expanding. Feel the shoulder blades anchoring, heart opening. As we exhale again, let's lift from the root and the navel and gently turn our gaze back up to the sky. Let's rock our head slowly from side to side. Just take your time, matching breath to motion. Being good to yourself today. Listening to your body, not rushing through anything. We'll make this our last round, and then we'll realign our neck with our spine. And let's place our arms at our sides now, and inhale, let's Bring both arms overhead if we can, thumbs to the earth, and reach away with your fingertips. Feel that lengthening through the torso. As we exhale, let's slowly float our arms, palms coming down, pelvic floor and navel engaging, but we've built that neutral low back. Let's do that again. Inhaling, slowly bringing our thumbs to the earth, lengthening through fingertips. Feel the expansion in your body. Exhaling, let's bring our arms back to sides, floating down. And now let's inhale and draw the right knee in towards our chest. Let's extend and lengthen out through our left heel, maybe even lifting our chest up. It's not necessary though. On the in-breath, let's draw the left knee in, and we'll slowly extend our right leg out. Moving with our breath, taking our time, maintaining dorsiflexion in both ankles. Let's even it up here. And draw both knees into chest. Let's lift our hips up a little bit and make sure our lower back is flat. And gently rock side to side as we massage our back body. Let's extend our arms out to a T, palms down, and take a big in-breath, gently pressing our knees away. We feel that natural arch in our low back. Exhale, let's circle our knees around and roll across our lower back. Inhaling, coming to that neutral low back. Exhaling, navel in, we feel the low back moving across the earth. Just taking our time, our feet stay together. Let's take a pause here and rock gently side to side, low back down. And then when you're ready, inhale, begin to circle in the other direction. Doesn't have to be a big move. Just warming up here, taking our time. And great. Let's bring our hands under our legs and hug them in nice and tight. As we exhale, maybe we'll lift our chest up, try not to reach with the chin, keep a neutral neck as best we can, and inhale, let's release one vertebra at a time, back down. Let's bring our feet to the mat now, and take our strap and place it around the ball of our right foot. And then when you're ready, we'll extend that leg straight up. We're as straight as we can get. We're still warming up, so take it easy. I've got my left knee bent right now. You might want to extend your left leg out. If you do, please look down and make sure your foot's aligned with your hip. We have a tendency to push it out to the left, and let's keep all of our toes up to the sky. We'll hold both hands on our straps down, shoulders are down. We walk our hands up the strap. Our toes are drawn down towards us as we reach up through our heel. Let's take a nice big inhalation here. Just finding that edge with the counter pressure, not moving into pain, but we certainly feel our hamstrings and even the glutes lengthening. Inhale through the heel. Now keep your foot up flat like it's on the ceiling, and exhale. Use counter pressure and draw your knee down towards your chest. Inhale, let's lift and lengthen. Exhaling, knee towards your chest, foot stays up flat. Ankle above knee as best we can. Inhale, let's lengthen. Exhaling, let's draw it down again. And then let's reach it up and just pause here. Let's point our toes. Use that little bit of counter pressure. And then dorsiflex. Take it easy. Press through your heel. Let's point. We're still got a little tension on our strap. Exhale, toes draw down. 2 more. Inhale, let's point. Feel this all the way up to your hips. And 1 more time, let's point. And dorsiflex, good deal. Let's hang on to our straps, both sides with our right hand now, and extend our left arm out to our side, palm down. We want to anchor into left hand, shoulder, hip, and foot. Let's try to keep our right leg aligned with our hip as we inhale and slowly guide our leg out to the right. Not letting our left hip lift off the mat. Let's lengthen and press through our right heel here. Exhaling, navel in, let's draw the leg back up above our hip. We'll do that again. Inhale, now counter pressure, anchor into your left hand, your left shoulder, foot, and hip. Reach through your right heel. Exhale, let's slowly bring our leg back up. Hip replacements, you're not going to go very far, so just take it easy and listen to your body. Let's inhale and take it out now and hold. Now external rotation, turn the inner thigh up and then release, come back to neutral. Let's rotate again. Pinky toe side of the leg goes down and rotate again. Let's do it one more time. Inner thigh turns up. Just moving that femur in the hip socket. Let's square up and bring our legs straight up above our hip. Nice. Now let's take our straps in the left hand, our right arm out to the side. Again, we're anchoring into fingertips and shoulder. Before we begin to move, let's internally rotate. So turn the big toe side, the whole leg turns in. We're not just turning our foot. We've turned from the inner thigh. Now really come to the sensation of your right hip on the floor as you gently begin to guide your right foot to the left. It's probably only going to move an inch or two. If your hip lifts, bring it back down. We want to stay right in that hard to reach area. Inhale, press through your heel. Exhale, soften a little bit. Stay right here though, no rotation. Inhale, press. We've already rotated. We're holding on to that one. We're just not moving around. And one more. Press through your heel. Beautiful. Let's come back to the starting position. Both hands on our strap again, using that little bit of counter pressure. Hips sinking a little deeper. And then when you're ready, let's unstrap that foot. If we can, we'll lengthen our right leg out on our mat and lengthen our left leg out on our mat. And see how much longer, once again, we got that right side. Good deal. All right, let's bend our knees and now we'll strap up our left foot. Again, we want our foot, our knee, and our hip aligned on that right side for our stability and safety. Our shoulders are down, both shoulder blades down, our arms are long though as we reach our hands up the strap. We're pressing up through our heel, our knee has a softness to it, and we already feel all that engagement. I'm just going to hold here for a couple breaths. Think about lengthening on the inhalation. And think about softening a little bit on the out breath. As you draw Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha in and up, work those deep core lines. Relax your belly. Inhale, let's press through the heel. And exhale again. Think about those two bandhas. On this in-breath, let's point our toes. Use counter pressure. Exhale, we'll draw the toes down like through your heel. Inhale, let's point our toes. We're flattening out the top of our ankle. Exhale, we'll flex again. Let's point. We'll explain our flexion. We know that. Exhale, pull down. And now, we'll bring the right arm out to our side. Our left hand has both sides of the strap. Really anchoring into right hand, shoulder, hip, and foot. Inhale, let's slowly guide our left leg out to the side. Press through your heel when you get to your edge. And exhale, draw your leg back up. Feeling all of your thighs working. Inhale, lengthen through your heel. We'll slowly guide our leg out to the left. Pressing and lengthening, feel your inner thighs. We really want to feel those inner thighs hugging. Exhale, let's come back up. Now we'll take it out. Again, your edge. Doesn't matter where anybody else is. And let's rotate towards the pinky toe side of our leg. So our inner thigh just turned up a little bit, a little movement. Exhale, rotate back into alignment. Inhale, rotate your inner thigh up. Exhale, realign. Again, it's a tiny little move. Rotate, pinky toe edge of the leg down. Exhale, realign, and let's bring our leg back up above our hip here. Both hands back on our strap as we just breathe into all of these wonderful leg muscles. And we'll hold on to the straps in our right hand, taking our left hand out to the side. Before we move, once again, we'll rotate the inner thigh towards the other inner thigh. So the big toe edge of our leg turns down, in. That's what I'm trying to say. Keep your left hip down as you gently guide your leg to the right. Now again, don't let it go too far. Don't let your hip lift. Press up through your heel. We want to feel the gas drop, the IT band, the area behind our knee, even the top of our quads, right? Press through your heel. Soften, keep your jaw relaxed. One more here. And let's rotate and come back home. We'll hold on here another moment. And then let's unstrap our leg and bring it down to the mat. Beautiful. Let's hug both knees in again, and we'll gently rock side to side. And then when you're ready, let's roll over and have a seat. Any easy seat. Again, if you want to elevate your hips, it's a great place to find more ease in our lower back and our upper legs. We can find any position that works for your body. And rock your hips, remove fleshiness from those sitting bones so we feel firmly, securely grounded, so energy can move freely up through the center body. As we lengthen up through the crown, we visualize a beautiful silk strand lifting us, creating more space. Let's circle sweep our arms up now, palms lifted, and open our hearts, our minds, and our spirits up to all the good in the universe. Exhaling, let's bring our palms together. With even pressure, we'll bring our hands down to connect to our hearts. Opening our collarbones, we find a humble bow and commit to listening to our bodies, not competing with anybody, not judging ourselves, doing what we can do and being grateful for every movement that comes easily and letting go of what doesn't. So let's inhale and sit nice and tall. Lots of pressure in the hands now. Your thumbs to the sternum, exhale, navel in, let's twist to the right. It's a tiny, gentle little twist. And let's release and come center. Inhale, let your belly expand. Exhaling as you draw the navel in, let's twist to the left. So we're keeping our hands together, the thumbs are right at our sternum. Let's come back to the center. Let's do this one more time. Inhale here in the center. Pressure between your hands, get those arms working. Exhale, let's twist right, and we'll look a little further right. Let's release and come back. Inhale, big breath in. Exhaling, let's twist to the left. And let's release and come back to the center. Let's take a nice full breath in, letting our whole body expand, and exhale, roll the shoulders forward and up and slide the shoulder blades down. Exhale, scoop and hollow your belly. Shoulders roll up, sliding down and back a couple more times. Noticing how that feels. Oh, we can do so many wonderful things to find more ease in our bodies. Let's sit tall now and bring our right ear towards our shoulder and extend our left arm out and bring the back of our hand around our lower back. Sitting nice and tall, collarbones open. As we take our next out breath, let's lower our chin and look behind our right shoulder. And on the in breath, we'll slowly bring our ear back towards our shoulder. Listen to the left side of your neck and your shoulder. Exhale, let's look behind our right shoulder. And inhale, let's come back. Let's place our left hand on our leg, our right hand on the right side of our head. Oh no, bring your right hand up to your ear. And gently, very gently, think about pulling your ear from your shoulder. Create just a little bit more space. Take a big breath here. Exhale now, hand to the side of your head. Let's bring it back up. Ooh, we found some space there. Let's lengthen and sit tall, up through the crown. Exhaling, left ear towards our shoulder, right arm down. Let's turn our palm back and bring the back of our hand around our low back now. Try to open the collarbone, shoulder blade sliding down. Just breathing here, noticing the sensation we find already. As we exhale, we'll lower our chin and gently look behind our left shoulder. As we inhale, let's gently bring our left ear back towards the shoulder. Exhale, we'll relax, turning our head, looking behind the shoulder, or wherever you can look in your easy range of motion. One more time, let's turn and look. Just noticing how the right side of our neck, shoulder feel. Let's pause here now. Now let's bring that right hand out and on your lap, and take your left hand to your ear and very gently create just a little more space, ear from shoulder. Let's put our left hand on our head now and gently bring our head back up. Good deal. Let's bring our hands on the top of our head now and make 4 little circles. Control these circles with your arms. Just let your head come along for the ride. And then, of course, we'll do 4 in the other direction, coming back to balance, harmony, finding the goodness in this little neck stretch. Good deal. Alrighty, now take your time. Let's all stand up. Excuse me. So we'll come up to our mountain stance. Feet hips width apart. Let's lift our ribs up and let our shoulder blades get heavy. And let's lift our toes and rock from edge to edge of our feet again. Our feet are so important. So as we're lifting our toes, we know we're energizing those arches, and we're trying to get a sense of all the corners of our feet. Now let's lift our heels up, come down and lift our toes. Heels up and toes up. Heels and toes. Yeah, use those arms up. And let's feel planted now. And bring dynamic tension. Really press your feet into the earth and lift. Squeezing the muscles on our bones, feeling rooted and grounded, connected. And let's inhale and circle sweep our arms up to goalpost. Exhale, circle sweep, slide back in your chair, wherever our knees are going, not in or out. Let's do our chair a few times now. Extending our mountain or goalpost, you listen to your shoulders. Inhale. Now remember, as we go into that chair, we begin with a hip hinge. Our thighs pull back, our knees pull back. We see the tips of our toes. Move with grace, move with ease. Coming back up one more time, and then we're coming down to hold our chair. Hands to Anjali Mudra or on your legs. Now let's lift our navel and a little pelvic tilt so we feel the lower back nice and flat now, no arching. Lots of engagement in our core muscles. Find a drishti and let's float our heels up if we can today. Just find your easy breathing. Keep your collarbones open. Let's bring our heels down and move to airplane. Big bend in our knees now. Palms down, fingertips reaching behind us. Navel lifting, ribs hugging in. Bend your knees. Let's inhale. Maybe we'll extend all the way up to that extended mountain. And bring our left hand above the right wrist. Inhaling, let's lift the right shoulder. Now again, we don't have to have our arm up. This is about opening those intercostals. We want to lift the right shoulder from hip. Keep your weight in that right foot and lengthen to the left. So reload back into the right. Lift through the left side. Big breath here. Exhale, come back. We're going to do that one more time, same side. Inhale, open the intercostals, and then let them find even more space. Take a big breath here. Wow. Exhale, come back, and let's float our arms down. Good job. Circle sweeping, goalpost, or extend your mountain. Exhaling down to your chair, hips, thighs, knees pull back, navel lifts, pelvis tilts. Good. Inhale, let's come back up. Follow your drishti. Exhaling, bring your arms down. I got lost. Inhale, come back up. Right hand above the left wrist now. Anchor into your left foot. Lift your left shoulder from hip. All right, feel that space there? Exhale, relax it down again. Let's feel that again. Inhale, feel the difference. Now keep loaded in the left foot as we reach over to the right. Our right side is lifting. Take a big breath here. Not so easy. The breath doesn't even go very far, does it? Exhale, let's release and float our arms down. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down gently. Let's move our head. Let's do a little spinal extension as we begin today. Bringing our fists down. And again, we don't want them on our low back. We want them all the way down on our pelvis, right where your bikini line is. And then hug your elbows in. So we begin with a chest opener. Opening. And this is about finding space in the vertebra. So we soften our knees a little bit. We root our tail forward and we lift our navel and our chest. We can stay looking forward. All of our back muscles lifting here. If we want to, we might extend our neck, but we don't drop our head back. It's just an elongation of our spine. Let's come back up. That takes a lot. Let's do it again. Big breath in. Prepare now. Feel grounded and rooted through your legs again. Squeeze those muscles. Lift your lower back, middle back, upper back. Open your collarbones here. Big breath in. Exhale. Hands at the hip creases. Hinge forward just a little bit. Pull your hips back. Extend back to that airplane. Big breath in here. Exhale. Let's come all the way out. Nice. Let's face the long edge of our mat now. And turn our toes out to the corner. Again, when we extend our arms out, we'd like to have our ankles kind of under the wrist, wrist over the ankles. Let's bring our hands to our hip creases. And as we come down, we slide our hips back. We think of opening our thighs. And we take a pause here to make sure that we're set up for success. Knees are over our ankles, kneecaps following our middle toes. We've always got to check and we can rearrange our feet. Let's drop our hips a little bit more. Just check in. Press into your heels. Inhale, circle sweep, goalpost or extend. Exhale, hip hinge, sunflowers. We'll call it a poinsettia. Let's wrap around a big poinsettia. Press into your heels, squeeze your thighs, inhale and open. Moving mindfully, exhale slowly, match your whole out breath. Inhale, heels press. Slowly we lift and open, 5-pointed star. Exhale, 2 more. Big in breath. Everything opening. Exhale. We need to open up so we can let go. Inhale. And 1 more time. Exhale. And let's come back up. Nice. All right, let's turn our right foot to the short edge of our mat. We'll turn our left heel away. Before we start, when we look down, our right heel is intersecting the back heel or arch, and we'll bend our right knee over the ankle. Then we want to adjust, this left hip is lifting, we want to adjust our pelvis a bit. If we're finding at this point tension in our back or hip, remember we have the option, step that left foot out and give yourself more space. We're sinking now into the low body. We see our big toe. We're lifting the ribs up, heart lift, and let's turn our chest towards our front knee. Let's clasp our hands behind our back today. Keep your elbows soft. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lunge over your right leg. Push into the left pinky toe edge of your back foot. Keep that back leg long. Let's come back up. When we get up to the top, let's open up 2 goalpost arms and pull the back of our hands back a little bit. Open up. Exhale, let's turn to warrior 2. Let's turn our palms up, inhale, lengthen. Maybe lift your right toes, palms down, exhale to your warrior 2. Good, inhale. Exhale, and we'll hold here. Turning the right palm up, we'll hip hinge. Reverse that warrior, reach and open. Exhale, we'll bend our left elbow as we slowly flow into our side angle. Engaging, lift left arm up or not. We can take it over our ear or not. And just hold here for a couple breaths. Press into the pinky toe edge of that left foot. Think of reaching through your fingertips. We want to open up the side hip. Keep your right ribs lifting. Oh gosh, so much to think about. On the next out breath, let's return to our warrior two. Let's lengthen our front leg and come back to warrior two. Reversing again, let's open the right side. Exhale, bending your elbow or bringing your hand down to a block or the floor. We can be looking up at our left thumb, out or down. Wherever we're at, let's exhale, circle sweep that left arm. Let's try to watch our thumb as we circle. Lubricating our neck again. Let's go around one more time. And we'll bind, turning the back of our hand away. Turning the palm away. Bring the back of your hand to your lower back. Maintaining a nice open chest here. Right ribs lifting. Notice where you're feeling it the most. Take one more breath here. And bring that left arm up and return to warrior two. Let's square our feet up to the long edge of our mat. Hip hinging, soft knees, inhale here. Exhale, hip hinge. Reach back to that airplane arms again as you slowly lengthen your legs. Our head doesn't need to be below our heart, but our navel and our ribs need to be hugging in. Bend your knees, inhale, let's stand back up. Let's turn our left foot to the short edge of our mat, spinning the right heel away. Let's look and see if the left heel is intersecting our back heel or arch as we bend our knee over our ankle. Pelvis. Let's check in. That right hip is lifting. So we'll just move it around. It doesn't have to be perfect. Find what's perfect for you today. As we sink into the low body, really strong right leg, let's lift up from the waist up. And then if we notice any sensations that aren't comfortable in our lower back and hip, take your right foot out. It's all good. As we turn towards the knee again, chest opener, hands clasped behind us, your strap or envision a beach ball. Sink, lift your heart, press actively into the right leg. It's nice and strong. Exhale, navel in, just a little lunge over the front leg. Squeeze that left glute. Inhale, let's come back up and open up goalpost arms and pull back of our hands away. Feel that broadening, opening your collarbones. Exhale to warrior two. Let's turn our palms up. Inhale, maybe we lift our toes. Palms down, exhale. We feel our power. Inhale. Lifting and opening, exhale. Using our breath one more time here. Exhale, and let's find our strong warrior pose. Make sure we see our big toe. Left palm up, here we go, reverse, hip hinge, and lift up through the left side. Oh my gosh, the big hawk just flew by the window. Find more space, exhale, warrior two. Sorry about that. Left palm up, let's reverse it again. Inhale, open. Now this time as we come forward, we'll bend our left elbow and move into that side angle. Stacking the shoulders, right arm up or could be on our hip. We might even take it out over our ear. Just press into the pinky toe edge of your foot and breathe into that right side. Think about your left ribs lifting. From here, we're going to go right into reverse warrior. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen through the left side. Find more space, just a tinge. Exhale, now bend your elbow or bring your hand down inside of your foot. Find a block or the floor. Find where you want to be today. Let's exhale, circle sweep this right arm behind us, and inhale, sweep it back up. Again, exhale, lubricate the shoulder. Let's open the whole body up. Let's turn our palm back and bring the back of our hand around our lower back. Try to stack your shoulders, turn your chest, and take another big breath here. Let's bring our arm out and return to Warrior Two. And let's step up to the front of our mat. Good job. Let's roll our shoulders. And let's move into pyramid. So we'll want our block. Again, pyramid is an important posture, so is triangle. So I want to do this to warm up for our triangle. So find something, a book or something, and we're hip width apart. I think I'll just face this way. So again, we don't want to step forward. We're just going to pick up our left foot and step it back. We don't want a big step. Our right toes, our pinky toe edge of the foot's pretty much lined up with the edge of our mat. Again, there's space for another leg if we had one. Left toes are towards the front corner of our mat. We want to begin, because it's all about length. Yoga's about long lines. So hands on our hips. We'll draw the right hip back, left hip comes forward. Really finding a lot of engagement in the left hip. So keeping these hips square, we exhale, navel lift, and we begin to come forward. Now when we get here, we can test it out. If we take our block and put it on our pelvis, and that way we're sure that our hips are square. It doesn't fall off. But let's pick it up. And then we might stay here and certainly keep your hands up here on your legs and just keep lengthening. Or exhale and we'll fold. Use your block, hands on your leg. Relax your head or not. Just try to keep your pelvis exactly as it was, because with our feet staggered like this, it takes us into misalignment, but it helps strengthen the hips, the thighs. Now let's bend our right knee, put our right hand high on our leg. We're lifting our long spine slowly back up. And remember, if by chance you get dizzy, put your hands on your head, and let's step in. Feet are even again. Let's pick up our right foot down and step it back. Pinky toe edge lined up. Right toes gently out. A little bit of space between our feet. Now, because the left foot's forward, that hip's forward. Let's square our hips up. We always want to start from that nice solid foundation. As we exhale, we'll fold forward. But those hips, they move all over the place. So if we want to just test it out, we'll place our block on the pelvis. It doesn't, you don't have to. We might stay here with our hands up high on our leg, just finding length in the legs and the spine. Or we might fold forward, walking down our leg perhaps, maybe using our block, just breathing here. We want to think about a long spine. Of course, we're prone, so our navel stays lifted to some degree. Let's take another breath in. Let's bend our left knee, left hand high on the leg, and let's slowly bring our long spine back up. Good. Now we're ready for triangle. Let's step our legs out wide again. Right toes to the short edge of our mat, left heel away. Especially important in this posture. So we make sure front heel intersecting, back heel arch. We've got our block in our right hand. So first of all, let's try to turn so our shoulders are facing the same way as our pelvis, onto the long edge. Let's extend our arms out. Now lift your kneecaps, which doesn't mean lock, right? It just means engage the thighs. And let's press our left hip back so we rock that hip now as we slide forward. When we look back, our left arm's lined up right over our hip. And exhale, we can windmill down and put our block, use it on Papa Bear, and open up. Try to bring your left shoulder above the right, your left hip above the right. They both want to roll forward. Let's take a couple breaths here. Energize your legs. Hug those thighs. Push into the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Let's bend our right knee and slowly bring ourselves back up. Good. Let's take it One more step, twisting. We'll put our block in the back hand now, left hand. Lift your kneecaps, slide your left hip back, slide forward. Now turn your chest towards your right foot. Your block's in your left hand. Bring your block under your shoulder. Now once we get here, hand on your right hip, slide that right hip back a little bit, realign your pelvis. So again, we're long, lengthening. We might walk down, we might stay right here. A great place to be. Twisting triangle. Bend your knee, and let's come back up. Good deal. Let's go the other way now. All right, ready? Turn your left toes to the short edge, turn your right heel away. Again, we definitely want that heel to arch alignment, heel to heel. Starting with the block in our left hand, we'll extend out. And again, we always want to twist this way. We want to think about the back of our head, our shoulders, our hips, and our heels on an invisible wall behind us, so we draw this right hip and shoulder back. Let's lift our kneecaps, slide your right hip back, slide forward. Right arm is still right over our hip, perfectly aligned as we exhale and windmill down. We might be way up here on our leg, and that's perfect. We might have our block inside of our foot. Now try to bring your right shoulder back, try to bring your right hip back. Think about being on that wall. Engage your thighs, find your breath. Maybe we don't have that arm up at all, it's up to you. That nice long neck, think of your ribs hugging in, feel your thighs nice and strong. Let's bend our left knee and come up, warrior two. And lengthen, good job. We'll put that block in our back hand now for twisting triangle. So our back is on a wall. Let's lift our kneecaps, slide your right hip back and glide forward. Now turn your chest towards your foot. Left hand on our hip. We'll draw it back just a little bit as we bring our block down to the earth under our shoulder. Slide the left hip back, try to bring your right hip forward. Just gonna be a little move. Feel all that power in the left glute, try to engage the right as well. Breathe here, nice and strong. Always navel lifting slightly. We'll take one more breath, bend your knee, push and come back up. Ooh, shake those legs out, good job. We'll put our block down too, shake our hands out, interlace your fingers and press out. And then let's lie down prone on our bellies. Let's wind up here with some back stretches. So we'll cross the right forearm across the front of our mat, extend our left arm out on the floor in front of us, and put our forehead down on our arm. Let's keep our head down and the arm down the whole time. Take a big in breath, feel the breath, work the breath. As you exhale, root and navel engage, squeeze your glutes. Lift your right leg and left arm 1 inch off the floor, just 1 inch, but keep reaching, keep lengthening. Let's open up that low back. Exhale, release down. We're gonna do this side again. Find your nice full breath. Exhaling, root and navel. Engage the glutes. Float the right leg and left arm just an inch. But keep reaching and lengthening. Open up that back. Exhale, let's relax it down. Let's lift our head. Left forearm down, right arm out in front, and we'll put our head on our forearm. Make sure your shoulders aren't creeping up to your ears here. Take a nice big in breath. Feel your body expanding. Exhale, engage root and navel. Squeeze the glutes. And just lift your left leg and right arm 1 inch off the floor. And pointed toes, reach, stretch, breathe, and exhale, float it down. And we'll do this one more time. Nice big inhalation. Exhaling, Ula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, engage. Engage the glutes and lengthen left leg, right arm. Keep stretching, reaching, opening. And release. Good deal. Let's come up to Sphinx. Elbows under shoulders. Fingertips spread wide. Let's look straight ahead and open our collarbones, sliding the shoulder blades down. And then push into your fingertips and just open your chest a little bit more. We're just going to hold here in Sphinx for a moment. Spinal extension, hips heavy. Just take another big breath and watch the breath as it moves through your body. And as you exhale, watch the breath leave your body. Feel the sensations of the Uddiyana and Mula Bandhas engaging. And release. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale, let your body expand. Don't let your shoulders round in. Exhale, let's slowly release. Stack one forearm on top of the other. Heels in the air. Head on your arms. And let's gently rock our heels from side to side and let our pelvis roll with it. And then when you're ready, let's move back onto our back. Once you get here, lift your head, make sure your neck is nice and long. We'll have our knees bent and bring the right knee into your chest. Exhale as you draw it in. If we can, we'll bring our right ankle above our left knee and place our right hand on the inner thigh, just helping our hip open up. Just take a breath here. Exhaling, we might lift our left leg up, wrapping our hands around the leg, or take your towel or your strap. Right hand between the legs, and let's gently rock here as we listen to what our right hip needs right now. Maybe it wants a little deeper stretch, so we'll begin to circle our left leg with our arms. And let's pause and extend our left heel up to the sky now. Exhaling, we might even lift our chest up towards our leg. Let's release and bring the head down, left foot down, right foot down. Big inhale. Exhaling, let's draw the left knee in, nice and tight. And if it's available to us today, we'll bring our left ankle above the right knee. Left hand on the inner thigh, not pushing, not forcing, assisting our hip to open. Exhale, let's lift our right leg up. We can lace the left hand between our legs, or use our strap or our towel and gently rock here. Or we might circle this right leg using again the power in our arms. Let's pause and extend our right heel up. And if you'd like to, exhale, lift your chest up. Feel that big stretch in your left hip. Let's release, bring your head down, bring your foot down. And with knees bent, let's take our feet to the outer edges of our mat and let both knees roll to the right as we take our gaze over to the left and let the legs get heavy. Take a big breath here. Notice how your body opens up with that breath. Exhaling, we'll slowly make our way with the legs over to the left. Gaze turns right. Let's find a nice full breath here. And exhale, we'll return to the top. Let's tuck the knees in and lift our legs up in the air and point and flex and point and flex. We'll do this a few more times because our lymph system doesn't have a pump like our circulatory system, so we want to give that lymph system a little bit of assistance. Let's shake our legs out and then press up through your heels. Let's shake it out again. And heels press up, energy flowing. And one more time. And here we go, heels press. Just pause here, let your hips be heavy. And exhale, hug your knees in. Beautiful. Let's get ready for Shavasana. So anything that feels good to you, any position that you can be completely comfortable in, a position that allows you to relax. We want to come to stillness. We want to come to ease. Letting go of our need for things to be a certain way. Just finding this moment the most important moment of our practice. As we let go. As we find a comfortable place for our body to rest. Maybe gently rocking our head from side to side. And then realigning our neck with our spine so we feel the heaviness of the back of our head as it meets the earth. Let's begin to soften our whole face, beginning with the jaw. Let's slide our lower jaw from side to side. Let's let all of the muscles that surround our eyes find ease, find peace. Let's relax and let go of tension we hold in our scalp. Being present. Holding your hands in the same place that you usually do when we come to Shavasana. As we engage the power of your imagination. So imagine sending the warm energy of your breath to any part of your body that's sore, uncomfortable, or tight. And release it. Warming, loosening, softening. Breathe it all out. Feeling safe and comfortable, relaxed and easy. Sense the healing action of your own breath. Allow your mind to empty for just a quick second till it's free and still space. Any emotions that arise can be noted and acknowledged, and then sent out with your breath. As you allow your mind and body to be like a lake with no ripples. And now imagine a place where you feel safe, peaceful, and easy. Maybe a place you used to go to, or somewhere you've always wanted to be. As you allow yourself to feel good and safe and peaceful. And look around you in this safe place and see the colors. Look over to your left. Look over to your right. Are you lying down on sweet meadow grass? On the beach with cool wet water on your feet? Or on a warm rock in the sun? Or maybe leaning against a big oak tree? Listen to the sounds. Your ears becoming attuned to the beautiful sounds in this place that is so calming and peaceful to you. Notice the feel of the air on your skin, your face, your neck, crisp and dry, balmy and wet, so safe and peaceful. Allowing healing energy to soak into your skin, all the way down to each and every cell. Feeling the healing energy, creating a soft cushion of support. And inside your cushion, take in whatever is nourishing to you, but feel insulated to whatever you don't need. Pull in all the love that has ever been sent to you from everyone in your entire life. Pull in that love, all the caring, all the loving kindness, every prayer and good wish, every smile, every nod of respect and gesture of gratitude, all filling the cushion of energy around you, pulling it all in, calling every good wish home. Breathe it all in, the care of your loved ones. Just feel their presence and all the loving and caring, the ones from your past, the present, and your future. Just let yourself feel surrounded by love, breathing in all that love and care, breathing it in all the way into your heart. Feel the warmth of its spreading love and healing energy through every cell in your body. With each breath, begin to feel space opening up, heaviness lightening up, releasing tightness and pressure. Inflammation subsides as excess fluid runs out through that lymph work time. As toxins wash away, leaving cells fresh and clean. Healthy space for vital new growth. Any compressed or compromised tissue returning to the integrity of its true boundaries. Activating the healing and ingenious plasticity of your brain as it transforms and recreates itself. More and more positivity, bringing your body back to optimal balance, shooting brilliant signals quickly and easily, electrical relays snapping with intelligence, making for faster thinking, more coordinated movement, every message pathway nourished, replenished, and strengthened. Sending warm energy of your breath to every part of your body, breathing it all out, feeling safe and comfortable, sensing the healing action of your own breath, allowing your mind to empty for just a quick second. And listen to these statements now, and maybe repeat it to yourself silently. I know there are times I become anxious, discouraged, angry, or sad, and I accept this as my inner truth at that moment. I know the more I accept what I feel, the more I am able to heal. I know that when I remember to feel my breath moving in and out of my body, I allow myself to heal. More and more I can let go of worrying about things I can't control and give myself more space to control the things I can. More and more I see that when I can accept myself without criticism or blame, I allow myself to heal. I know that when I let go of harsh expectations and unrealistic demands, I allow myself to heal. More and more I can acknowledge my own courage, strength, and resourcefulness. And I call upon my intention to heal and grow stronger. I welcome the energy that my renewed commitment to myself brings. More and more I'm learning to pace myself and take things one at a time. More and more I find my breath the tool to this moment, to peace and to ease. I am relaxed. I am enough. I am happy. And I remind myself of that all day long. Finding an affirmation that resonates with you today, let's take an I am statement and repeat it to ourselves 3 times. And then let's let it go and come back to it often today. As we draw knees to chest, gently rocking, perhaps massaging our back, rolling to the right side in fetal position, and just pausing for a moment, finding more stillness, more ease that we can carry with us through our day. And now when you're ready, let's press our hands into the earth and bring ourselves back up to our easy seat. Let's roll our shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Well, I see 4 heads and 4 ceilings, so we're doing pretty good. Inhale, circle sweep your arms. Send that positive energy to each other. Send it out to your family, to your friends, to our country, and to our world. And bring out in what you need today, and let's gift it to our own heart of hearts. Let's find a humble bow. Together, we were breathing, moving as one, connected through the earth, through our breath, through our positive intention. So let's hope and pray that all beings can choose happiness today, that we can all stay healthy and strong, flexible and focused, and that we can all traverse these muddy waters of life with a smile on our face, a song in our heart, and joy, spreading joy. I humbly bow to your infinite wisdom. Namaste.